Hi guys, today we're going to prepare a cookie dough. For that you have the ingredients. So the first step we are going to do uh, is weigh all the ingredients. So prepare your mise en place. I have all my mise en place here. We have the butter. The butter is soft at a room temperature. And now we are going to creaming. Okay, for that I'm going to use the paddle attachment. This is a paddle attachment, okay? But if you don't have this mixer at home, don't worry. You can use a bowl and a wooden spoon to do the same action than the paddle attachment. Okay, you can do the same here. So I'm going to start. The first step is creaming the butter at low velocity, and now I'm going to add the sugar. This is a standard sugar and muscovado sugar. Okay, so this sugar gives not only flavor, gives more humidity to our cookies. So I'm going to pour. Be careful. Go slow, okay? So we are going to cream it. Now, the next step, you have to mix the eggs and the vanilla essence. You can use a fork only to get a homogeneous liquid, and that is going to be more easy to add to the rest of the ingredients. In this bowl, I'm going to sieve the flour. And the baking soda and baking powder. Okay. I like to use the whisk to do this because my strainer is so, it's really, the holes are small, so it's very complicated to only do this action. So I like to use the whisk. You see, the texture is going to change. It's going to be more early. Now I'm going to check the texture of the butter and the sugar. You see it's changing. Something you have to remember when you use a mixer is you have to remove the attachment, and with a scraper, or in this case a rubber spatula, remove all the mixture from the bowl. Scraper onto the bottom of the bowl and remove everything. Try to keep a homogeneous texture. Okay, so we are going to turn on again. We're almost finished. Okay, can you see the difference now? It's more early and lightly yellow color. Now we are going to add the eggs and the vanilla. Control the velocity, go to the low velocity, and you have to add a little by little. Then did you see I only add maybe 1 tier of the egg mixture. I'm going to add the next. If you see, everything changed again, so I'm going to add the last part of the eggs. Okay, then work. Imagine this is the action you are doing with a paddle or with a spoon. It's almost the same action you are going to do in this velocity. It's gonna take more time, obviously, but you can do it. Remember, you have handled a mixer. You have to use the whisk attachment. Everybody has not everybody has that kind of utensil at home. Okay. Now, if you see, the texture is different. It's fluffy. It's soft. Here we have all the dry ingredients. We have here in the bowl the flour, the baking powder, and the baking soda. Here I have all the chocolate, all the chocolate. I have this kind of texture. So I'm going to add a little. If you get a big portion of chocolate, you have to chop before you use it. So I'm going to add a little flour in the mixture, in the chocolate. This is going to help to separate the chocolate chips. This is not a chips. This is more white chocolate texture. Okay, we have flour here. It's ready. So in this part of the process, we are going to add the flour. So follow me. Try to go in a low velocity. Okay. It's almost ready. When you feel okay, the flour is almost is ready. The mixture is ready. I'm going to add the chocolate chips. And it's ready. So, if you feel the dough, you are going to, if you touch the dough, you are going to feel really, really soft. This is the most complicated step in the dough, in this mixture. You try to clean this and try don't eat it because it's raw and it's dangerous. It's not healthy for you. Okay, so remove the attachment. You need a tray with a paper, with a lined paper or baking paper, because now we are going to portion. We are going to get some portion from this dough. Okay, remember, for this you need a scoop, but if you don't have a scoop like I have, or ice cream spoon. You can do it with two normal spoons. I'm going to show you how can you do this with a normal spoon, and I'm going to show you how you can do it with the ice cream spoon. Okay? Okay, you have to remember to scrape the dough. You can change the chocolate for nuts, for almonds, for hazelnuts, for pecans. Okay. The recipe say chocolate tips, so you can use dark chocolate or milk chocolate chips. It doesn't matter. So you have to take one portion with a normal spoon, and with the other spoon let on the tray. I'm going to repeat. Take the portion, okay, and then with the spoon, with the other spoon, let in the tray. Okay, the portion is gonna be some difference because sometimes it's complicated to get exactly the same portion. That's the reason I use this spoon. Okay. So we have to portion this. And now when you finish this, you have to put the tray in the freezer for almost 2 hours until this texture change to be from fluffy to a hard texture. You have to bake from the freezer to you have to go from the freezer to the oven to get a perfect texture for these cookies. Okay, so I'm going to finish this and let it in the freezer for maybe 2 or 3 hours, and then I'm gonna bake it. Okay, see you in 2 or 3 hours. Bye.